Hey everybody, my name is T, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today, this is like a sad news that I had to tell you guys. PBS Kids is about to like shutting down, and I don't know where the news came from because I already like saw it like in TikTok to be like, oh, Trump was like calling out is that that the PBS Kids about to like shutting down, and I was like, oh my god, why is like it's always happening? PBS Kids is like my childhood. Like, does anybody have the childhood of the PBS Kids? I know I do. I don't have any favorite of it because I love everything of it. But this is like, I don't know what to say because I've been growing up into watching those when I was like maybe like 8 or 9, but I'm still watching a PBS Kids. Like, come on, even though like a toddler to adults can still watch PBS Kids, but it doesn't matter like what age. But it doesn't like, man, I can't even say it. Age don't matter now when you're watching a PBS Kids because that's their choice. That is like broke my heart. But I guess I have to keep going right now. So before I keep going about the news of PBS Kids, make sure you subscribe to my channel, turn on notification bell, like this video, and comment down below if you want to see me post another video of a new subject of mine. So let's continue. I started watching a PBS Kids was like maybe like 7 or 8. I don't even remember when I started. It depends how young I was when I would start watching PBS Kids of a television. So I started watching a PBS Kids and it was like maybe like 7 or 8, but that I gotta be honest. That show was like really great. I always like a favorite of the PBS Kids. But I can never forget like every show that I watch. The Electric Company, Wild Kratts, Sesame Street, everything. And ooh, people would know that PBS Kids is a popular television that kids could watch. There's like everything that they could learn, such as alphabet, math, science, everything, so that kids could learn much of like everything that is from PBS Kids, and it's like so much fun. But after that, I turned. I growing up in an age of like a teenager, something like maybe like 13 or 14. I still like watching it. It is on my tablet. That could make like calm me down. PBS Kids can like man, that should like calm me down and can bring back the moments. This is like, oh my god, I will never forget the moments of PBS Kids I used to watch. So I got my I have my tablet so that I could watch it on PBS Kids website or YouTube if you want to do that. That could like calm me down, so I could probably like just learn like a bunch of things with like math and then science. I don't even know much anything. It was like reading and science and whatever that was. But I really know like math and art. So don't get me wrong. If I'm wrong, then you guys could like correct me. And after that, 2020 in the quarantine, still watching it, so I really don't care. But age, like, do matter. Age can, like, really do matter. Yeah, age can do matter that can watch PBS Kids that's still learning. But even though that is for kids, like, I totally get it. But the other people's love PBS Kids, and then that's like the moment, because I can never like I can't just like erase everything that's like in my head, and to be like a better person. It was like you had to like grow up and be a better person and stop watching some sort of like a kids show, whatever that was, and get it together. And I was like, why don't you just mind your own business and stop worrying about mine? This is my life, my choice, but not yours. You don't have to tell me what to do, like if I watching a kids show or not. That's still like one of my moments, like everything. So don't even like come at me and say talk trash show and what the people that they're having of the moment. Sorry guys, I processed like through a lot because I don't know what to say, and also I had to lower this down better. I really don't know what to say because even though I love all the show, even though there was a show with like Oz Squad, Peg plus Cat, I can totally watch it. But I'm okay. But I'm just still okay with watching Wild Kratts, Word Girl, every type of show that I can like still watch, that I can totally remember. And even though and sometimes I can like understand, there's like something that was like a dictionary, wonder what that means. So if I like understand what that vocabulary that was, I can understand like some of it. But I can't like learn like a lot of it. But I had to learn like one by one, such as like a vocabulary, just only like small little bit, but not this much. And I can also learn with like math and art and all kinds of it. Excuse me. I know that that's rude when I let out my burp, so I can take the blame for that. So let's see. So when the quarantine is over, I always like still watching PBS Kids. That's the best moment I use. That is the best moment that I could watch. That can never ever ever go away. My moment, because I love PBS Kids, because it is my favorite of like as my childhood. Like, come on, everybody loves PBS Kids. If you love PBS Kids, then comment in my video that you love PBS Kids like more, like a lot, as a childhood or whatever you want to call it. Still love it. Really don't care. But aftermath of like I could not stand was Donald Trump. You can see my face like it's already changing right now when I'm telling you that I don't like how Donald Trump just being so a heartless man, like want everything just like shut down. Was like whatever the hell that was, because I'm like so pissed about it. What would PBS Kids do to Donald Trump to like be so like bitter, want to like to shut down? Like seriously, PBS Kids didn't even do nothing to Donald Trump. Like come on, it's a kids show. Let the kids just watch it already. Why would we let the Trump like? See, this is why I really don't like Trump. Is like way too far for shutting everything down. But for my childhood show, that is like way out of line. Because let me tell you, I know I don't even like Donald Trump, but it's like this year he saved TikTok of social media. I always like have it on my phone for like forever to get the TikTok back because Donald Trump just like paid the bills, is like everything, and how like TikTok just like regretted to like ban forever, like permanently. But then PBS Kids is shutting down. That is like so out of line, and that's a no-no right there. I don't know how much bitter he was. I said bitter, okay? Not like better, but bitter. It's a difference. I can never like stand how bitter Trump was for shutting the PBS Kids, because that was like, I don't know, like distraction or something. But comment down below for me, because I really want to know. I don't know anything about the news that has come from my phone, was like on TikTok or whatever the shit that was. And excuse my language, and I know it's gonna be demonetized, but excuse my language, okay? So, like, I wanna ask Donald Trump, why do you shutting PBS Kids down? Because that is like a popular show for them to watch, and that doesn't even make you that doesn't even make you distracted. I really want to know, why are you shutting the PBS Kids down? You ruin people's moment because that is like, I don't know, like it's too much for you. I really want to know. Like, come on, Donald Trump. I really want to know. Even though I don't trust you, even like the past few years, why do you trust, and why do you like letting people down already? Why you gotta be so heartless on yourself? Like, seriously. You should be a better person and support anybody of like donation or whatever that was. I don't care if you're like a popular president you are, but you need to like understand what people has been going through, what their moments in the show. Like, seriously. I really don't even care. Like, people judge me as like, oh, why do you don't trust Donald Trump, and then why do you don't even vote Donald Trump? Whatever that was. Because let me tell you, I don't trust Donald Trump. I don't even care what he was going to do, but he has like no sense of humor, what people has been going through, and having that kind of moment. Like, seriously. And even though like PBS Kids has like a worth of money, because for popularity of the show, I don't know how much that kind of worth of money and what PBS Kids they've been making of, because it's kind of fun, but shutting down like this year. Like, come on. This is like red flag right there. I don't even trust any people who saying was like talk trash about the show, or shutting down the shows that was like cancel, or whatever what people would say. I really don't know. I don't know any that kind of news that I want to know about. I was sitting here quietly because I'm like so pissed out how Donald Trump being such a heartless man and selfish he is for shutting that kind of moment was a PBS Kids show. I stutter a little bit because I'm mad. I'm mad that he's shutting down that kids show that I think that was like distracted him. But what's the point of that, Donald Trump? I want to know. Because you don't have a right to shutting up that show down because you think that was right for you for being a popularity president of that you are, and you don't even care about anybody and what been going through. I've been watching some of the TikTok. Sorry, you guys. I'm gonna turn my volume down. So I look it up the title. It was like PBS Kids say goodbye. PBS Kids is shutting down. It was like in my search history. It was on TikTok because it's like I really want to know. Why would Donald Trump was like going so far for shutting that show down? I want to know. Because you don't support with that kind of a show that kids are learning. You don't support it was the people with this for watching that kind of show. I really want to know. What has gone into your head, Donald Trump? What has got in your head? And like I said, you don't have a right to shutting that show down because that's their moment. And even mine too. We have a moment for watching that show as our childhood. So why do you gone so far for shutting that down? Huh? I want to know, Donald Trump. And I'm sorry for gone mad for you guys because I would apologize for that. Because I never got so mad about how like he been like rude and selfish he was, and he doesn't even care any people about like everything. Because he being like so popularity of becoming a president and don't even like care if it was like donation or whatever that was. But I want to let him know why he do this. And I want to know from any of y'all why it's always happened like this year was like let down. So I will hop out, and I hope you guys enjoy my video. And if you would understand what you've been going through about that show you've been watching as a childhood, you can leave a comment down below for me, because I love that show. Used to growing up to watching that. But yeah, you guys can subscribe my channel, like and turn on notification bell, like this video, and you can comment down below if you want to see me new video I could drop, some sort of like a fun or a 24-hour challenge or a 3 a.m. challenge or whatever that was. But I will see you guys next time. Peace, y'all. A heartless man is going too far.